without your dick.
Guys, welcome back. Welcome back to that beautiful channel you love, your favorite place to be, hopefully. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory, where we're looking dumb. We are looking stupid with these prices, guys, but I'm not concerned, and neither should you be. Now, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome to your favorite place to be. We are back here on the channel. We're back here on Cryptocurrency Theory, trying to make sense out of what the hell is going on and why the fuck we can't get anything right here. Can somebody tell me? Can somebody drop it in the chat why we're so off all the time? Take me back to a year ago so I can dump this shit. Oops, did I say that out loud? $100,000 gone since last year, guys. Just did the math on it. My own personal portfolio, if you care to notice. Down 100 grand. Spending crypto and dropping the prices have left me $100,000 less. Can you believe it? Back to work at a restaurant, and look at the times. Look how the times have changed. We thought we were going to be rolling in the dough by now, but nonetheless, $100,000 down the toilet, and I'm back serving food. Can you believe it? So welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory. Your favorite damn place to be, hopefully. I hope. I mean, I mean, take it with a grain of salt, guys. I mean, we're looking dumb, you know, looking dumb. But we are back here on the channel, guys. We're gonna try to make sense of everything tonight. I don't know really where we start. Maybe we could start with that intro again. No, no. We'll save you that, guys. We are gonna dive into the prices. We'll try to make sense of some of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on with crypto, Bybit hack. I don't know. Who owns Bybit? Is it that Da Vinci guy? Is he the one losing all the money or gaining the money? What's going on here? So we'll try to make sense of it, guys. We'll dive into some of the prices. I hope you're doing well despite your loser portfolio. And I'm talking to myself, not you. But we'll try to make some sense out of it, guys. We'll try to find some opportunity. And I'll give you guys an update of what's going on in my personal life since you guys are dying to know. And we'll have some chocolate milk, okay? We'll have some chocolate milk. And I'm running a little low, so we'll make sure we got a backup in the fridge. You know what's crazy, guys, is I haven't drinking milk for 10 years. I weaned myself off the cow's breast milk. I thought it was, you know, probably time, considering I was pushing my mid-30s. And what do you know? I'm drinking chocolate milk every night. So shout outs to people that drink chocolate milk. And we'll try to just try to dive into some stuff, guys. We're trying to make it a little bit light and humorous for you. Hopefully, like I said, you're doing well. And I'm doing fantastic, actually, despite these goofy crypto prices that are just dumb, you know, just dumb. But to be fair, guys, we did create this channel at the lowest and the worst of times. If you remember, back in 2022 when I started ramping up the channel into 2023, that was a fun time. And then last year you know, the portfolio I had went up well over 100 grand, and now here we are, guys, like I said, serving food at a restaurant again, a grown-ass man. Can you believe it? So I hope you're doing well, guys. We're doing a little bit of a introduction for people that might be trying to find somewhere, a form of refuge on the internet. You can find it here on the channel. You can find it here, because we always are here. That's true, even though we're not here presently. And, you know, we're not here all the time like we should be, but mentally we are. Mentally we're in the game, so we do advise you guys to join the channel. Help out the channel, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I mean, you know, all the usual YouTube BS, but we do got that QR code in the top right corner for people that are feeling generous tonight, that are out there buying crypto coins that aren't affected by this, you know, this drop. They're just out buying coins, and shout outs to you. And guys, we also do, I'm gonna start throwing in the membership, because I do know I know that, I hate to hit you with the salesman's pitch right when we get on here, but we haven't got any members yet, guys, but I am optimistic. I do know there's some high rollers out there, in my expertise of serving food, being a professional waiter over the years. I have seen people spend money on the dumbest shit. So for anybody that wants to have a direct influence on the channel, as well as think of it as a very helping hand to our sponsors, which, like I said, we have none. So it's $499, and I don't know why in the world you want to do it, but people spend money on the dumbest shit. Okay, there's some ad going on in San Diego on one of the radio stations out there saying you spend more on Bella's Glam Squad and dog walking. I'm thinking, who the hell is Bella? Who the hell is Bella? I don't spend money on my dog to get walked, and a Glam Squad. So I mean, I know there's different advertisement techniques. We try our own. We just like to be straight up with people and say, hey, we got a membership. It's $499. I don't know why in the world you'd want to do it, but it would personally, you'd be a personal sponsor to the channel, and I'm sure we can figure out something to go along with that. So it is available there, guys, for the high rollers, obviously. If you're having to think about it and go, I don't know about giving this guy $499 a month, I'm not advising you to do that, guys. That's why the QR code's in the top right corner, right? Because I don't want to do a little base membership for people, because I don't want to feel obligated to please those base members, which is why we have the $499 membership. And again, I don't know if anybody will ever do it. It's there for you. But with the world of YouTube, you cannot drop the membership. Like once you start a membership, and I've said it at the highest, I have high standards myself, guys. I don't, I have high standards for everything that I do, obviously. You've been watching the channel for some time, you know that. So, those high standards are in the form of dollars in this current moment at $499. And, with YouTube, you can't drop the membership. I could add a cheaper membership, but, then I got to cater to a bunch of people that are, not really, giving too much money. So I figure, hey, we'll have this high membership. Maybe one day, one of these days when I come to my senses, we'll get people that want to support the channel on a personal level. And that would be great, guys. That would be great, right? It's kind of like the reality, right? The reality is much different. So I can still have my hopes and dreams, and it is there for you guys if you guys are interested. So let's just dive right into it, guys. Let's jump into the channel. Let's stop trying to give you a sales pitch here. Again, we're more happy that you're here, right? We're able to sip some chocolate milk in the meantime and introduce you guys to the best channel on the internet. And it might be a bit cheesy, guys, but we are confident that we are the best channel on the internet. At least as far as crypto, because past couple weeks, I've been trying to find good crypto people, and they're few and far between. Most of it's just clickbait crap. And somebody actually said, funny enough, hey man, you're talking clickbait on one of your videos. It's nothing but clickbait. And I don't remember exactly what video it is, but we'll go through the dumb little comment that they said, and we'll try to find out who said that, because I don't do clickbait, guys. I never have, I never will. And trust me, YouTube's not paying the bills around here, guys. I make a very modest amount from YouTube. It wouldn't even be enough to buy toilet paper to wipe my ass. So, to give you an idea, we do this because we like talking with and reaching out to people and letting you guys know that in the darkest of times there is hope. Okay, there's always hope, and I can't stress that enough. I can't make you guys see that, but I believe that, and I believe that that it's in the darkest of times when people are losing hope that winners are made. So if you want to be a winner, it starts right here on the channel, obviously, by being part of the channel and spreading these videos and finding out that there are a lot of good people out there that do want financial freedom, that aren't up Trump and Elon Musk's ass, or up Kamala Harris's ass, or any of these other politicians' ass. We're still out here. Okay, we are still here. We're still alive and well, and we're doing our best that we can on here every single day. Maybe not on the internet, but you know what I mean. So let's jump into it. Let's highlight some of the news here recently. Looks like Bybit has been hit with the crypto's worst hack, with almost $1.5 billion stolen. I mean, guys, it's 2025, right? I think most of us in the space have came to the realization, don't keep your coins on the exchange. I mean, I don't know who really lost money on Bybit, Maybe Carl and Da Vinci, maybe, because they're always talking about it, trying to get you to sign up. I don't know if they have order books over there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. M&M Crypto, they're always talking. All the Dubai guys are always talking about Bybit. Come to Bybit, sign up. This and that, and sign up for this and support me here. That's why I say, guys, my QR code's in the top right corner. I got nothing to sell you. I just say use crypto for what it's made for. If you like me a lot, go ahead and sign up for the membership. It's $499. I don't have to get you to go to an exchange and lose your money and all this, that, and the other. But pretty sizable hack. I don't know in terms of like how big this hack compares to former hacks, because obviously with the Bitcoin price higher, it's hard to realize, what is the biggest hack. The biggest hack is obviously the most Bitcoins stolen. If you translate that to dollar amount in the present, Bybit might be one of the biggest. It might be the biggest. I'm not sure. I don't have the data right in front of me, but it would be pretty easy to find if you guys care. But I don't really care because, like we've been talking about this on the channel for years now. I don't think anybody here on the channel is keeping their coins on a crypto exchange. If you are, probably not the best of ideas with the current dilemma. Whether it's Coinbase, whether it's Robinhood, who cares? Any of them are bad to really keep your coins there. And I always tell people that too. Is like when I'm talking to people about crypto, is like, hey, this is how cool crypto is. This is what we want to talk to you about. This is what we want you to understand, that the libertarian values that made crypto popular to begin with are what we stand on here on the channel. And it's not really about too much past that, but I always do throw in my little spiel about crypto if people listen to me, is that there's understanding crypto and then there's understanding how to protect your crypto. It's kind of, they go hand in hand. So it's not really something we're going to cover. I mean, it's kind of like the FTX thing. We kind of covered it for a bit. I don't know, maybe an episode, maybe 30 minutes we covered it. And that's kind of where we're going to leave off here. I mean, it's like, who cares, right? Like, Bybit got hacked. If you had money on there, like, hopefully it wasn't a lot. Hopefully it was only amount to, trade with. And, if you got hit right now, it's just an unlucky time. Don't keep your crypto on an exchange. It's really that easy. It's the same moral of the same story every single time. And that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles in this case. Something like that. So guys, we got this Libra coin. I mean, wasn't Facebook, like, can't these people come up with their own name for a coin? Like Libra coin? Seriously? We're going to look into this coin because I've been wanting to research it. So guys, if you're not subscribed, check us out here. We're ramping up the channel this year. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see how it turns out. Looks like Libra coin's not even on fucking World Coin Index, so that's a definite no. That's a definite no right there. That was a fake laugh too, by the way, guys. You get my drift here? All right, so Libra coin, is this the one they're talking about? I would assume so. It's 629 number on the market cap. So obviously going to be a bigger market cap. This is what everybody's talking about. World's biggest scam. Argentina, what was it? The president or some politician over there was promoting this dog crap. You know what's so funny, guys, is like, it always goes back to the same stuff here on the channel. It's like, look, it's a fucking Solana token. I mean, seriously? Like, really? Have we not learned our lesson on this whole Solana debacle, whatever you want to call it? It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Trump coin. It's the same thing with all these idiots that are thinking these Solana tokens are cryptocurrencies when they're actually not. And every time Solana falls, like we did a video last year where we were talking about Solana being the biggest scam when it was hitting $200. Look, it's at $139 a year later. You might say, dude, well, your coins are down too. Well, yeah, they are. But I bet your ass that my coins are going to go up. And yeah, Solana might go up too, guys. But most people are losing on these Solana tokens, right? It was the same thing with the ERC20 tokens. Every time Ether dumps, we can expect the ERC20 tokens to dump even harder. And that's exactly what's happening on Solana. I bet you I could pull up the weekly gains to prove my point. What do you know? Radium. Isn't this a Solana token? A layer 2 or something they got on there? No, this is a Binance one. I thought Radium was indeed a Solana token, but maybe not. Let's see here. Look, official Trump coin down 24%. Good riddance. Good riddance, this fucking goonie. $12.94. Can you believe it? People are buying this at $60 as they listed it on various exchanges. I mean, come on, guys. The United States president creating a meme token? I mean, come on. At least if he was going to create a meme token, it should have been something actually reputable, like his hairdo, Like, come on. Like, don't make one of yourself. Make one of your hair. Like, wouldn't that be funny? Like, you actually have a meme token that's just Trump's hair? I mean, I think that's way better than the Trump coin, Trump's hair coin, or Trump's wig. Just call it that, right? I think it would have been a lot more successful. At least I would have probably bought some at that point. But Trump coin, guys, down. Down, down, down. And guys, what do you guys think? Also, weigh in. Let me know. Let me know. What do you guys think of this Elon Musk Trump thing that's going on, basically? That's like, you know, Elon Musk wearing sunglasses and, you know, Trump sitting there kind of like, yeah, we're going to do all these things. We're going to do all these things. What do you guys just think of it in general? I mean, I know it's kind of a broad question. It's not really, you know, really specific. But what do you guys think of this thing? You think Trump and Elon Musk got their thing going on? Or do you think they're just doing it simultaneously while they crash the markets? Because that's kind of what's happening with Tesla stock. And, you know, I made a video a couple weeks ago. I don't know if anybody really watched it. I got a couple of views, I think. But, you know, I said Tesla stock's in trouble. And I think it is. I think this whole thing with Tesla, guys, is just simultaneously, I think you'll see the Tesla stock crumble, guys. I really, really do. You know what's also funny about that, and I'll just kind of give my little 2 cents here, is that the idea of Tesla stock reaching new highs will always be in the minds of people that hold the stock, just like we are here on the crypto channel, right? We always think, hey, you know, our coins are going to go up because we hold them, you know, we believe in them, we this, that. But we see it's actually like the exact opposite. Like if I could go back in time last year, I'd have probably dumped all my crypto, to be honest. I'd have probably dumped it all, especially my Grayscale, because that shit's fucking sucks now. I mean, look at the prices. They suck. They're down so much. I mean, it's like, what the fuck, man? What happened? Like, where did we go wrong? And we saw some of these coins, some of these tokens, mostly tokens, but some coins go up. But to be fair, they didn't really. The altcoin market never really moved. I mean, it never. I mean, I'm gonna shoot you straight here. It never really went up, and you know, that kind of sucks. And I think people, they didn't really get enough Bitcoin gain to really, you know, get too excited. I mean, it went from 60 to, you know, 90,000. I mean, what is that? 50% gain? Not really a lot. Not really enough to keep the steam going in the old steam engine, you know? Let's jump into the chat here, see who's arrived. See who has arrived here. Got the usual people, I'm sure, here. So let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. Sheep Bunny, what's good? My biggest fan. Of course, you're lighting up the chat. You're very excited to be here. See what's going on here. Smooth Operator BSB song. Oh, I didn't know Smooth Operator had a BSB song. We'll definitely check that out. Shout outs to Smooth Operators. We're the only people talking about BSB in terms of the channel here. Nothing better than some chocolate milk, guys. All right, guys, we are live here on the channel. We're live here on the chat. We're going to jump into the comments, guys. First, I'm going to grab another chocolate milk. First things first, I'm going to grab another chocolate milk. Why? Because it's good. And that's what we got going on here. So I hope you're doing well, guys. Like I said, we are doing an episode today, a live stream today. We'll be going over some various topics. I don't really know what we have to talk about. I just wanted to come on and, you know, weigh in. I know a lot of people like my opinion. A lot of people value my opinion. A lot of people like SheepX are obsessed with my opinion, yet, you know, it kind of goes in the opposite direction a lot of times of what they're thinking. But hey, that's part of being human, guys. We're not going to all agree, right? We're not going to all agree. We're not going to all agree on everything. But I am going to shake this chocolate milk up, and I'm going to enjoy that. And we're going to talk about some stuff. Spike my blood sugar. We're going to call it a night. Something about chocolate milk, man. Something about this damn chocolate milk. I don't know what it is. We'll also cover some comments here, guys. We'll kind of go back and forth here. Obviously, you know, we want to jump into as much stuff as we can here just because I've been missing. Where have I been? Where have I been here? We'll go over what I've been doing. We got some pretty cool stuff happening in my personal life. So, you know, stoked about that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and just jump in on some of these prices. I saw MakerDAO was actually up a lot this week. It's came down a lot. I think it hit like 1,500. So we made a video, I think it was, I don't know, a couple of videos ago. We were talking about Ondo because it seemed like everybody was talking about it on the internet. At least it was popping up on my YouTube feed, so I thought I'd weigh in on it. It looks like MakerDAO is down, but you know, I was talking about, hey, if you want to hold a coin that has a bunch of Ethereum staked, this would be the one to go with, okay? It's the #1 coin in terms of the most staked Ether, Okay, it's not Ondo. Ondo's not up and coming. Ondo is a bunch of people trying to dump their bag on you. That's all it is. That's all most of these ERC20 tokens are, unless they've been tested, try and true or something like that, time and time again, right? This coin has came down though from almost 4,000. So again, we're all feeling the pain. Obviously, we're all feeling the pain. The pain is definitely apparent for people that are holding through this, and I think a lot of people have just frankly left. To be honest, I don't think they're even here anymore. I don't think there's. I think the grayscale people are pretty much mostly gone. You know, based on the comments and the reviews and the viewership, it seems like the grayscale people have pretty much. I mean, why would they stay? You know, they're down 90%. You know, how much is BCH down? DG down from the Bitcoin Cash BCHG grayscale. I mean, it's down. That was where a lot of where the audience was coming from, at least here on this channel. And you know, it came down from fucking what, $21 to $3. It's like maybe it's time for me to buy some. Maybe it's time for me to buy some. All right, so Mr. Fool, we're definitely I'm definitely going to look up Smooth Operator and see. I didn't know he was making a song on BSV. You're welcome, SheepX. I hope you made money. You're like the meanest super fan we've ever had here on the channel. You're constantly throwing in BS and talking about how much money you made off doing the opposite. But you never make a video. You never do anything other than just comment on every video. And we appreciate you being the biggest fan, because you're always here lighting up the chat, helping out the algorithm to get us to more people around the world. So thank you, SheepX. That's why we unban these idiots, man. They help us out, honestly, guys. Yeah, the thing with the Bybit guys is, like, you know, it's really probably the exchange that lost all the money. You know, a lot of their coins are not people's coins. It's the exchange's coins, right? And I think it was a lot of Ethereum that got hacked. I didn't really read too much into it because, you know, it really doesn't affect me at all. You know, and it's like FTX going down. I didn't really care, other than obviously it sunk the prices, which sucked. We hit all-time lows back in 2022 into 23, but like, new lows just mean better time to buy. I just wasn't in the mindset to buy as much as I had. Remember I told you guys I was buying coins and spending coins at the same time? 2023, a lot. Smooth Operator, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I heard you've been making a BSV song, my dude. Is that true? Do I just go to your handle right here? I mean, can we listen to it around the channel? I don't know how to do it right here from my phone, but we'll definitely look into that. I definitely want to see your videos. Are you like rapping or something? Are you like, yo, I watch this guy named Cryptocurrency Theory making, I don't even know. I don't even know. Poorest crypto channel I know. Well, yeah, today we are, but maybe tomorrow not. But you keep watching. That's what's so funny, is you keep watching, yet you have nothing positive to ever say, right? It's so weird. Such a strange dynamic you are, SheepX. I think you're in denial, my friend. I think you're in denial. You might want to go try to figure out what's going on with your crypto portfolio and stop worrying about others so much. You do not need a visa to work in Mexico. Yeah, you don't need a visa to visit Mexico or enter Mexico if you're a Canadian, United States, and a couple other countries. You do not need a visa to enter. We'll look into Bitcoin Cash. We'll look into coins. So it's kind of why we're going through the chat here to see, because I haven't talked with a lot of people in here, you know, a lot in a very long time. So it seems like I don't think we've done a live stream in probably a couple of weeks. So you don't lose money unless you sell, my boy. Exactly, guys. That's the funniest part, is like, you know, this was so proven back in 2021, where my crypto portfolio, it rallied to like 37,000 in 2019. I'm just telling you guys the numbers because, you know, it's the OGs that are here in the chat, so why not? You know, we were talking about this here on the channel, that, you know, we got this new crypto portfolio, but we kind of know that's smoke and mirrors, right? The new crypto portfolio is just what we're building. We already have the crypto portfolio, so it's like, when you've been in the game as long as me, I can tell you guys that back in 2019, I was sitting at Ruth's Chris. I was having a seafood tower, and not off based on crypto gains. I wasn't going there because my crypto bag went up. I remember the day. You know, you always remember the day certain events happen, and I'll get to the next one next, and you'll be like, oh, it's the same story every time because you just remember those days when you know your portfolio hits super high highs, right? So I was sitting at Roost Crib, I was eating at Seafood Tower. You know, I was probably getting laid, probably doing a lot of badass stuff. You know, doing whatever I want to do, basically. You know, living the life, and basically, you know, we saw that portfolio. I saw my personal portfolio, and I was invested very heavily into Ethereum at that point in time. I had a large amount of Ethereum in terms of my, you know, my amount, right? And, you know, you guys might be a whale sitting there. Oh man, I got a ton. Well, that's nothing, man. I got tons more. Well, good for you. Had a lot of Ethereum. Had a lot of Dogecoin. I don't know, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, BSV. You know, the typical coins. My portfolio shot up to about 37,000, I think, somewhere around there, 36, 37,000. And, you know, then COVID hit, right? Later that year, the prices kind of went down in 2019. They subsided, not based on COVID, but then kind of COVID started kind of getting that the news started talking about it somewhere around, I don't know, November, December of 2019, maybe a little bit earlier. But then February or March, I can't remember, the stock market and cryptocurrencies both cratered, right? We basically dropped. Now, there were a few coins that I'm going to throw in there that we're actually going to look at because I don't need to, you know, I know them. I mean, I could tell you it's BSV. You know, that was one of them that hit all-time highs against Ethereum, and I'm throwing that in there because it is important. You know, it's a very important thing to note is you know, the time scale on these. You might say, well, dude, come on, I want to be Bitcoin Cash. Well, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. But I'm just showing you guys, like, if we look at the Ethereum trading pair against Bitcoin SV, like, it's very obvious. Like, look, this was that March jump right before, you know, and I look at this stuff, guys, because I'm trying to put myself in positions that are going to 10x. I don't care, or not even 10x, more than 10x, maybe. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully 20x, 30x. But you know, look at that jump. Like, look at that jump, guys. It was worth 2.5 Ethereum. So I don't know what would that be. Ethereum to be like what, $6,000 per Bitcoin SV token. Not ever saying it's ever gonna, you know, obviously, guys, the graph's right here for you to see. It's gone way down. It's almost in oblivion now at this point. But to be fair, this was right before COVID, right? Look, January 20. Look, there it is, right there, right before COVID, right before the markets crashed. It's just something I want you guys to put in there. So my point is, guys, is I saw my portfolio go from around 36, 37,000 down to a mere $8,000 somewhere in this drop. Again, we're not looking at dollars. We're looking at Ethereum trading pairs against BSV. But in terms of dollar amounts, it went down, right? It went down big time. My portfolio shriveled, you know, shriveled down to $8,000. And, you know, this was when COVID, we were like wondering if like what the fuck, like what, how are we going to make money? You know, everything's shut down. You know, and then they started doing the stimulus, right? They turned on the money printer, and basically, about a year and a half later, that 8,000 that I had, obviously, it was playing into the volatility. We saw stocks do a V-shaped recovery fairly quickly, you know, in that same year. But it was that following year, 2021, where we started entering that bull market. Obviously, went through the halving, and then, you know, after that, a year later, whatever. I don't know the exact times. I don't have it right in front of me, but somewhere in 2021, that end of that year, 2020, January 2021, we started very aggressively ramping up. Okay, we started very aggressively ramping up into February because I remember I went up to Lake Tahoe, and I remember seeing on the Bitcoin ATM machine that Bitcoin was, I don't know, somewhere pretty high. I can't even tell you the dollar amount. I think it was, I don't know, 37,000. It reached all-time, you know, it reached all-time highs, but those prices kind of kept going. And that $8,000 down from the $37,000. Keep in mind, I didn't sell any of my coins. I still held my coins, and that was kind of going back on the comment that somebody just left. Like, you don't lose any money unless you sell your coins. Obviously, you lose dollars if the prices go down, but the point behind that is if you have your coins and the prices reverse back up, they very rapidly can gain dollar appreciation, and basically you can be hitting all-time highs. So the point is I went from 8,000, right? or I went from my starter portfolio, which was like, I don't know, 10 or 12,000. It went up to 36K. So what was that, 200%? And then it went down to 8,000. And then the year and a half later, it went to 170,000. And that was just my coins. That was just my crypto coins, 170,000 USD equivalent on that $8,000 portfolio. Basically a 20x. And like I said, I had some Ethereum, Dogecoin, Bitcoin Cash, BSV. All the coins went up. We hit all-time highs on Bitcoin, somewhere around, I don't know, 65, 67,000 on BTC. And, obviously, at the end of 2020, I went really heavily into Grayscale, into Ethereum Classic, and I just got lucky on that one, and that went to another 100 grand. So I had like basically almost 300,000 US dollars off basically less than $20,000 initial investment. If we looked at it at the time scale of, start to finish, low to high, when I accumulated to when I should have obviously sold, obviously. And I told you guys I was standing outside a Holiday Inn. Kinser had came into town. Dr. Kinser, we all know here on the channel. He came into town. He was staying at Holiday Inn, and I remember out there as he was dressed in his little bow tie suit. So I was trying to get him a job over at my restaurant I was working at, Del Frisco's in Irvine. And basically, long story short, I told him, I said, dude, I know this stuff is going to crash. I know these prices aren't going to stay, but I'm going to stay in this because I want to. I want to experience this volatility. Little did I know, the fucking shit basically collapsed. The FTX Terra Luna thing unraveled. And basically, that portfolio went down to, I think, it went down to about 26K, down from 170K for my native crypto. And then my Grayscale went even lower. It went from like, I think, somewhere around, it wasn't quite 100,000. I think it was like 90,000 or something, up from 10. So what, an 8x? And then that went down to like, I think at the low, I think my Grayscale holdings had shriveled all the way down to about 3,000 or 4,000. It was really bad. And I DCA'd into BCHG as it was going down for my paychecks that I was getting at Water Grill for almost a year. So you don't need to look at crypto so much. You might say, well, dude, you're a dumb shit. You should have just sold, and then you could be telling us about how much money you had. Well, yeah, I shouldn't have sold my Dogecoin. I shouldn't have sold my Ethereum. And yes, that would have been a better story. But my point is like, you don't know this stuff in the moment. It's not like you're going to have like a crystal ball and you're going to be sitting there and, you're going to be, oh, now here's what I'm going to sell. Here's what I'm going to buy. My point behind this whole fucking story is like, if you just buy when you can, when you have the money to buy, right? And you accumulate, and you're always accumulating, the prices are going to go back up. These crypto prices, obviously, I can't say for certain that Bitcoin SV will ever return to this level on Ethereum, but I am confident that Bitcoin SV will cross $100, $150 at some point in time, whether it's, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. But if you're constantly accumulating with the idea that these prices are going to go back up, because they very much will, you're going to have an opportunity to sell coins. And yes, I did sell some coins. I'm not going to sit here and say I had sold nothing. The majority of it I held. I probably held 90%. I probably should have dumped 90% and then probably held on to 10%. But had I done that in that present day, and I was talking to my brother about this the other day, if I would have sold at the very top, $270,000, that would actually have been not a good idea. And I'll tell you why. Because in that mindset, in that stimulus era of COVID, what I would have likely done, like a dumbass, is sold that almost $300,000 worth of cryptocurrency in Grayscale. And then what I would have done is I probably would have bought a house with a down payment, right? And a house in California is probably, in 2021, you probably could get one for 500,000 or 600,000. Now they're, 800 to $1 million for a little stick house the size of my nuts. But I would have basically put $100,000 down on that house, right? That'd have been 20%, right? 20%, 600, 120. So you get my point. I would have had a house. Yeah, I would have had a house in California with a little 20% down payment. And then I would have had I'd be sitting there right now, and then I'd had a huge tax bill. That tax bill would probably been about 30 or 40,000, right? On the crypto and the Grayscale, because it was short-term capital gains on the Grayscale. So that would have been more. It would have been a $30,000, $40,000 tax bill. So we'll say 150,000 would have been gone, right? Off the 270. So what is that? 130,000, 120,000 approximately, give or take a little bit, depending on what day I sold, maybe, and it really did fluctuate that much too. It could have been, 200,000, because it literally went up to 270,000, and a week later it was down to maybe 180. So 100 grand fluctuation in a couple days. So, you know, that's given the best case scenario. So I would have probably bought a house. I would have put 20% down on a house. I would be having to pay that big tax bill of short-term capital gains. So that's, we'll say 30,000. We'll be conservative here. And we'll say, all right, well, there you go. Well, there's 170,000. What would I have done with the other 100,000? Probably bought some overpriced fucking junky car that I would be regretting with payments right now, not even paying it off. And let's say I did pay it off. Let's say I bought a $50,000 car. Well, hell, now I only have $50,000, which might sound a lot to a lot of people watching this channel. It might sound like fucking what your monthly budget is, you know, to the whales out there that continue to not donate to the channel. I'm kidding. My point is I'd be sitting in a house right now. I was talking to my brother about this. I'd be sitting in a house right now that I could not afford, I'd probably have a $5,000 a month mortgage. I'd have a car that is now worth a fifth of what it was when I bought it during that time. And I wouldn't have any crypto. So I would say, given those two scenarios, obviously, if I would have just held my Dogecoin and sold it at the top, I would have had over $1 million. But my point is you can't really look at it like that, because it's always easier to look back and see what you should have done. Any fucking body will tell you that. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. Well, yeah, you should have done that, but you didn't do that. And had I also examined what it was that I would have done with those gains, I probably would have ended up in a much, much worse position, because I would have things that I could not afford, as well as I would have no coins. That would be the worst part, is I would be in a position where I'm over leveraged on debt and I'm not even able to pay that debt. And then the last thing in my mind is, you know, buying crypto coins when I can't even pay the mortgage to my house. So that didn't end up happening. Obviously, the prices went down. They went back up. Like I said, last year, my portfolio was well over 100,000. It was like 139,000. Obviously, we made some bad mistakes again. You know, we made some more mistakes. I'll be the first one to tell you. You know, I make mistakes all the time, but I learn from those mistakes, and it's always good to self-reflect on those mistakes so you don't do it again. You can, you know, utilize opportunities when you see them again, because you've already made those mistakes. Nobody really learns anything from like getting it right all the time. You learn from the mistakes, guys. You learn from, oh, I should not have done this. I should have done this. I should have, you know, done this decision better here. And people don't really look at it like that. They're always like, oh, well, you know, I want to sell at the very fucking top and I want to get in at the very fucking bottom. Do you know how many people actually do that? There's like none. There's nobody, because that's why the graph goes up and down. It's always people thinking they're going to do these things, and so the graph's moving all over the place, and nobody's doing what they're thinking they're going to do. We don't live in a world, and not even just crypto, but stocks or any type of investments. You get some good wins, you experience quite a bit of losses in my case. But I've learned more from the losses than I have from the gains. The gains were easy. Did I pay off my credit cards? Did I pay off that BMW that I still drive today? Did I pay off, you know, debts and things like that? Yes. Did I spend money on shit that I shouldn't have done? Yes. Was I spending over $35,000 a year in apartment rent at an apartment that now I would not even consider renting in the present day? Yes. I've done all these things. So my point is you learn from the mistakes. You don't really learn from the stuff you did well, right? Drop it in the comments, guys, and let me know. I'm going to take another swig here. So my point is, guys, is I've experienced the euphoric feeling of crypto more than once. But I've learned the most when crypto has dropped the most. I mean, hell, that's where we started the channel at. I mean, go back and look at when we started ramping up videos in March of 2023. It was at the fucking bottom. I mean, you know, obviously a couple months there might have been a little bit lower, but, you know, 2022, we started doing the Bitcoin Cash live streams. Remember, we had a lot of people, Jay and a select few of other people that were coming down to those pretty regularly. So, you know, you do learn a lot. You do learn a lot, I'm telling you. All right, let's see what CT's saying. Because that was a good point. That whole story was based on you, CT. So appreciate you guys picking my brain, because I'm giving you guys an inside edge, right? If you say, oh, well, you're a dummy, man, I'm not going to do that. Well, okay, I just told you my story. So hopefully you won't do that. I don't want people to relive the mistakes that I've made. That's why I'm telling you guys these things. I have nothing to hide. I don't get anything out of hiding anything for people on the channel. I don't get anything from alluding to you guys that I'm some kind of fucking self-made crypto millionaire, because I'm not. I'm not. I'm just a, a normal person with a, a job and things like that. We have a bad, I think it's the best crypto channel, but there's probably others that think their crypto channel's better, or there's other channels you guys watch that you guys might like more or whatnot. But I don't clickbait. I don't clickbait anybody here on this channel. I have made a few videos to try to test the waters to see if it would help the channel out, and it did not. I started making, I think it was a couple weeks ago where I dropped like 5 videos in one day, thinking, all right, this is the audience, this is what they want me to talk about. And, YouTube knows, YouTube, the AI stuff is built into the YouTube algorithm. So they know that it knows what it is that people like and what it does not like. And YouTube does not want me making content that is not authentic, that is clickbait type material. That's why I don't do it. We've done things that are similar to clickbait by dropping a lot of videos that I thought people would like, but they didn't like them. So we don't do that anymore. Right? Life is tough, yeah. You're not going to find instant gratification anywhere, my friend. And that's very good that you're able to, a lot of people are not, people want instant gratification in crypto, guys. It's not going to fucking happen. That's what this whole meme thing is. That's why nobody is making money off memes. Nobody. You have people in the chat that swear they've made all this money on the memes. They swear it up and down. They tell everybody about it, but I haven't seen these portfolios. I don't know these people. I don't want to know these people, because these people, I don't think like these people. I don't want to think like these people, right? I want to drink my chocolate milk, and I want to be my own man. My point is, guys, is this crypto life, man, crypto and life is hard. And the quicker you guys understand that, the better off you'll be. If you guys come to crypto, or you come to this channel, or you look at any crypto channel, look at Caesar Gets Crypto. He's making a lot of videos, right? People like his videos. His channel's exploded over the last couple weeks. I follow his channel. I like his channel. But people that think that he or me or anybody else here on the channel, and I use Caesar because you guys watch his channel. He's one of the recommended channels, him and Ethan Gallstad, right? Ethan Invest. You guys watch both those channels, right? I see that. YouTube's told me that these are the channels you guys watch. That Cryptos Are Us and BitBoy Crypto. So those are the channels that I know you guys watch. But if you guys think for 1 minute that he's going to tell you something, Caesar, right? Because he's been cranking out, he cranks out quite a few videos on a variety of different coins. I've tried to replicate some of the things that he does to try to see if people on this channel want that kind of stuff. They do not. But my point is if you guys are seeking him or me to guide you into success in this stuff, there's not one channel on the internet that's going to do that, because there is no secret to this stuff. I keep telling you guys, the only secret to this stuff is buying this stuff ongoingly. That's the only way. You're not going to come in at the perfect time with the perfect amount of money under the perfect circumstance with the perfect conditions for a perfect success in crypto. Nobody was listening to me when I was telling you guys to buy Solana at $9. We covered it for a couple days. We said, hey, Solana's at $9. All the idiots that wanted to buy it at 200, here's your chance. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody. The videos, the live streams were the same fucking people here that have been here, that have always in the chat, and shout outs to those people because they remember me saying it. But my point is you're not going to find one person on the internet that is going to give you the secret recipe to your crypto success. You have to make your crypto success by investing in a diversified portfolio spread of coins that you think, based on your own research, are good, right? People that made money on Onyx Coin watching Caesar, like, great job. But I guarantee, like, hey, Caesar calling? Caesar, is that you? No. I'm not talking to Caesar, but if I called Caesar and asked him, hey, how many people were watching your videos on Onyx Coin before it jumped? There were some. There were people that were watching those videos. I was one of them. Okay? I was one of the people that did not buy that coin. I was one of the people that did not buy Caspa when you guys were telling me to buy it back in fucking 2023 before it went up 20x. My point is you're not going to get every single opportunity. Some opportunities are going to be missed, and that's not it. That's not an excuse or a. It's not an excuse to, like, think that I or anybody else or any of these YouTubers are going to give you some type of edge. The only edge that you're going to get is watching the videos, learning about the coins, and then over time building out strong positions in these coins. Is Bitcoin Cash a buy? For me, it is. It's back in the buy zone. It's back in the buy zone. It's under $300. I'm gonna be buying some Bitcoin Cash. I already bought some Zcash last week. Okay, I got a Coinbase account. I'm waiting on them for them to verify my identity because I lost my password, and I'm gonna start buying Dash crypto on Coinbase. They said I should have it within about 48 hours. That was a couple days ago. I haven't heard back from them. It's been 2 days, so I need to follow up on that. My point is you can learn from these crypto YouTubers. You can learn from me, and obviously we've learned that we don't know it all. I used to think, hey, Bitcoin Cash is going to be 10 grand by next year. No, it's not. It's no. How do you fucking know that? I didn't fucking know that. I thought it was. People that bought Onyx Coin that were watching Caesar months ago are doing well. The tenfold people that are probably now watching the Onyx Coin, whether they're watching it on Caesar or these other YouTubers, are probably not doing well. You see what I'm saying? It's the same people that were listening to Ethan Invest. People that were listening to him when it was at fucking under $1 with BCHG, which was a small amount of people. He even told me, I remember I was watching him too. And he said, hey, go watch Cryptocurrency Theory. He's one of the only people talking about this stuff. And those people wrote it to $21 and they did a 30x. But the people that found my channel, that reached out to me, and the people that were watching his channel buying it at $21, they're doing terrible. So you guys see the spread here. It's not that we have the answers as crypto YouTubers. We're just crypto enthusiasts. We're not, this is just something we like. This is just something that, that me and these other crypto YouTubers want to talk about because we enjoy the camaraderie we have around other people around the world being interested in this type of stuff. But we do not have the answers. There's no technical analysis to any of this stuff for sure. There is things that we can do to promote this stuff, and there are things that we can do that draws awareness around it. And yes, sometimes we can derive predictions based on whether it's a technical analysis or whether it's fucking whether we're looking at emotions in the markets. We can kind of, as crypto YouTubers, if we're really passionate about this stuff, not just trying to get you to buy something because somebody's paying us to promote it, yes, we can kind of guide you into the right direction. But there is no secret day or secret mission. I tell you guys, it's absurd to think that, right? And the analytics on this channel and other channels that I follow, including the most recent one, like I said, Caesar, because he's the most recent example of this. The videos you guys were not watching when they were down. The videos became popular once they were up. That's what I keep telling you here on this channel. And that's what I'm sure he's talking about on his channel. He's telling you to buy them while they're down. But when they go up, we automatically, passively are getting people buying these coins up here. Those people are going to lose. Those people are going to lose money. They're going to lose dollar amounts. It might not go back up. Onyx Coin is just the most recent one that I can think of. There's other channels that promote what is it? AJ Writes Crypto, BitBoy Crypto. Some of these are promoting like these other coins like Hedera and fucking Algorand, right? This is another set of YouTubers that cover different stuff. If you guys bought them when they were down, yes, you experienced gains, but look at where they're at now. Now they've came down 40, 50, 60%. That's why I told you guys in March of last year, I know you guys are new. I know you guys are buying Bitcoin Cash at $600, but were you buying it at $100? I'm not saying it to criticize you. I'm not trying to like scold you for buying it at $600. I'm just telling you, That is how these markets work, and that's why people get frustrated. They leave the space, they get sour on the space, or they blame crypto YouTubers. Like fuck, man. Like if people are buying these coins high and they go down, they're gonna feel a certain type of way towards me or other YouTubers that are promoting these coins. That's why I always tell you guys, just buy the coins that you believe in. You know, buy them based on where the prices are. Like obviously get more aggressive on your buying if you're able to while they're down. Like obviously if you see a coin like Bitcoin Cash down, I don't know, 40-50% over the last 3 months, down from 600 in December, down to 200, I don't know, $90 today, might be a time to open up some positions. And then if it drops lower, open up positions faster. Have limit orders set. You know, if you have stable coins or you have money, you know, on your brokerage or whatever, have those positions open up in the form of a limit order as the prices are crashing, right? I mean, that the Onyx coin is the only one I can think of right this second because that's been the biggest mover and one of the biggest drops here more recently, you know. And shout outs to Caesar, you know, you're doing better than me, my man, because I didn't see that one coming, and I hope people made money off of it. But I could guarantee you, he's probably getting a lot of people that are like, dude, what the fuck is this coin ever going to go back up? It's like, well, you bought it fucking 10x up from where he was telling you to buy before, and we've done the same thing here on the channel, right? And that's why I think that's why Ethan's not making videos anymore, is because like, holy shit, dude, like he had a huge amount of people buy these Grayscale stocks at the very top in March, and that's where you can see the analytical stuff, guys. And like when YouTube tells me like these are the YouTubers, people that are watching your channel are watching, of course I'm gonna fucking follow them. Of course I'm gonna follow their data. I would be stupid not to. And I've seen the explosion in the viewers of specific coins at the very top. And it's happened here on this channel. In March, we got a huge fucking explosion of people watching this channel. So my point is for one, you know, you gotta get in on the positions. You almost want to buy crypto the most when you see it down fucking 40 or 50%. That's like one of the main things. Like that's probably like the most simple way to do it. Like right now, I've just lucked out in the last couple months or last couple weeks, not months. But, you know, I told you guys back last year, the shit I was doing wasn't working. You know, living down in fucking Rosarito, Mexico, you know, and that beach house was great, but it wasn't cutting it. You know, I didn't have it. Shit didn't work out. The real estate fucking was not working out. The guy canceled on the fucking listing. That was my bread and butter that I had lined up since October. Shit just fucking wasn't working out, man. And I had to be real with myself. I could still be down there. I fucking loved the place. It was a great place. You know, it's, you know, everything I ever wanted, but, you know, I was losing money by fucking staying there. So what did I do? I fucking packed up and left. I told my landlord, hey, man, this shit ain't fucking working, man. I'm out of here. I hope you can give me, I left my washer and dryer there. It was like $700. I said, dude, man, I can't even take this fucking thing. I tried selling it on Marketplace. The prices of shit have dropped so much for shit. Like fucking cars, fucking washer and dryer and shit was worth like a fifth of what it was when I bought it, which is obviously, I mean, these are just materialistic objects. They're not really worth anything. But my point is like, the times are going to always change. There's going to be points in your life where you got more money coming in, and there's going to be points in life where you have less money coming in based on your expenditures, right? Or just based on your income, because that could work two ways, right? That's what I was telling you. I'm glad I didn't sell my crypto at the very top, because I would have over leveraged myself with debt, and I would have these things, but I'd actually be in a worse position because I wouldn't be able to satisfy my financial obligations, right? So you got to think of it like that. So my point is like, it can happen two ways. Your income could go down, and or your expenses could go up, and that eats away at any extra money or any money that you have to invest in, right? You become more bullish when you have the money to invest, when you see the prices drop, right? Did I want to leave that fucking badass fucking place I was living at? No. Did I want to fucking Tell the fucking Tesla people, hey, I don't want this fucking car anymore. I don't want to pay 10 grand to fix it. You guys can fucking keep it. It's almost paid off, but fuck it, I don't want it. Did I want to do that? No. But could I have done that? Could I have still been in that house? Yes. Could I have gotten the Tesla fixed? Yes, I could have, guys. I have the money to fix it. But what I didn't have was money to buy the coins. Now I have the money to buy the coins. That's why I told you I bought Zcash last week. I'm going to be buying probably another purchase here, probably next Thursday, and then a larger purchase that following week will be the 6th. Okay, and I got another job interview lined up Wednesday. Your boy's got another job lined up at a better place of employment, probably making triple, if not quadruple, the cash that I got going in now. And the money that I have now coming in is more than I had for the last 2 years coming in. And I've dropped my bills. I don't have the car payment. I don't have the fucking expensive overhead. You know? So now my bills have gone down. My income has gone up. That is a perfect recipe to be bullish. Right? So if you're sitting in a fucking house with a mortgage, it might not be that easy to give up. I understand that. But if you find yourself where you're not having the money coming in to invest, you're going to be in quicksand, man. I was in quicksand for 2 fucking years. 2023 and 2024 were the lowest income years I've had in the last decade. Okay? If I would have just fucking fixed this problem 2 years ago, that would have been great, but I didn't. Had I fixed it, I still could potentially be in that same problem. The reason is because my overhead was too high. I had my monthly expenses, I would have still been in the quicksand, right? So you got to get out of the quicksand as quick as possible. Right? Whatever you got to do. Maybe you have to fucking, hey, maybe you bought a house and you can't afford it. Well, fucking give the house up, man. Tell the bank, hey, here's I'm fucking giving this house back. I don't want this house anymore. So what? You lost your down payment. I lost the down payment on that fucking place down there in Mexico. $2,400 plus the fucking washer and dryer I left there. That was another $800. It's $3,000. But had I stayed there, I would have been losing money every single month. Right? It's always easier to say, oh, I can just make more money. No, you're not. You're going to make less money. If you do make more money, great. Yes, it'll all work out. But if it's not working out, you got to be able to shift and make it work out. So drop my expenses. My expenses are far less, and my income is more already with this other job that I have. If I land this job on Wednesday, I'm fucking set, dude. I'm gonna be making like $300-400 a night for a 4-hour shift, plus any of the money that I'm making ramping my real estate back up, because that's gonna be the next part. You can't do it all at once. That was another thing I was trying to do. I was trying to do bodybuilding. I was trying to do real estate. I was trying to fucking do these gig jobs. I was trying to do all these fucking things, but I was still losing money at the end of the month because I was trying to do too many things with the main problem not being addressed. The main problem was my expenses were too high for my current income. So now that that's adjusted, within a month and a half at this new spot, and it's great. I still have a fucking ocean view. I still have everything I need. It's badass. I like this place even better, which is funny because I thought that place was so cool. I like this place better. Now, even though my income isn't where I know it should be, I'm still in the net positive. I still have money to invest, if not every week, every other week. And I have my financials under control. And I'm back in the gym working out starting fucking basically today. So it's a process, guys. You can't jump into multiple things and expect multiple things to be successful if you don't address the main problem. So that's kind of my spiel. That's where we're at. That's where I'm, at with this stuff. I'm going to be, DCAing into some of these coins. I'm going to be opening up positions in probably Dash and Zcash very strong. And as Bitcoin Cash kind of creeps under this $300 level, if it stays under there, I'm going to open up more positions there, Bitcoin SP. And then we're start exploring other positions, right? I'm gonna maybe start looking at some of these other coins that Caesar is talking about, and some of these other people, because there are people out there that know more than I know. I don't know everything. I don't know even a fraction of what it is that you guys think I know. You guys think maybe I know a lot. Some of you guys think I'm a knucklehead. That's fine. You can learn stuff from other people, right? So my point is if your income, I'll say it again, if your income is not enough to have money to invest, you will never get ahead, ever. And you're going to have points in your life where either your income is going to drop or your expenses are going to go up. So you have to moderate enough of your time. You have to moderate enough of your income to make it work in every situation, because when you start going into that negative position where you're spending your crypto but you're not replenishing it, or you're not increasing your positions, when those prices go down, it's going to be a lot more apparent that you're heading into a wall. You're going to be in a position where you're not going to be able to keep your head above water. And that's where I was at for 2 fucking years, guys. I told you back when I was talking to Jeremy from the Bitcoin Cash podcast back in 2022. I said, man, I'm having a tough time, with this stuff, because I'm not able to buy the coins. Me and him had a conversation before I went on his channel. You guys go back and watch the episode. I don't remember what episode it is, but it's about, I don't know, 2 years ago. So I talked to him and I was like, dude, I'm literally like, don't know what the fuck to do, because I am not buying any coins and I should be buying coins right now. Bitcoin Cash is at like fucking $100, right? So had I made this adjustment, you can look at this stuff. It's always easy to look back. But had I made this adjustment, then I would have saved all my coins. I'd have well over 150 Bitcoin Cash, because that's what I had at one point. That was just one coin, right? 150 coins. That might not be a lot to some people, but for me, it was a good amount, right? I think now still that would be fucking what, 45K? So my point is you can adjust everything where all you have is all you need, right? And you can fluctuate that, and you can throttle it down. You can throttle down your life to get yourself back in the green. And that's what I've done over the last month and a half. Like I said, this job I'm at, I know the money is not enough for me. The people are great. The people I work with are great. They're fucking, it's a great place to work. They're super cool fucking group of people to work with, but it's not enough money for me. And I know that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that job, right? I'm going to keep that job. I'm going to keep fucking going with that job. I'm going to have this interview on Wednesday. If I get that job, I'm going to keep both jobs. I'm not going to quit one and then just work there, because that could be a bad scenario too. What if they don't give me good shifts? What if I don't make the $350 a night the manager told me I'm going to make once I've established myself there? It might take me 3 months to get to that level of making $350 to $400 take home a night, right? But if I'm working both jobs, I'll still have the income that I currently have, which is good because I have the money to invest now, even though it's not as much as I want. It's modest, guys. It's probably like $300 to $500 every 10 days that I can invest in, 300 to 500. If I do it every 2 weeks, it's probably a guaranteed 5 to 6. So, but with that second job, you see what I'm saying? You can build on that. So I'll have that I want to get where I can invest 700 to 1,000 a week, and I'm hoping the prices crash. I'm hoping they crash, or at least stay down over the next year, so I can build out, a relatively strong new position in my new current portfolio, which I'd like. This time next year, my goal is to have 50,000 in that new portfolio. All right, and obviously, I talk about the new portfolio. I still have the old portfolio, which is still there. It's still doing good, but it's not doing good in terms of recent times, but you get my point. So you got to leverage yourself you know, I want to have the position strong because if it goes up, like I said, if it goes up 20x, right now, I'm a millionaire, right? With my current position. But if it doesn't go that way, usually things don't. I'm starting to find out that over the 7 years I've been in this, things typically don't go your way, but you do end up in the green a lot of times. If I can build out another $50,000 portfolio and I can get that portfolio, you know, healthy over 100K, then then we're talking. Then you have $1 million portfolio because the 10x will come in a lot of these coins we're talking about here on the channel. And the 10x could be not where it stops. I'm just saying there's as a crypto person and you know the coins, you know the mathematics behind it, you can kind of generally say that like there is a 10x formula at a certain point in time that will come probably with a lot of these coins that we're talking about on the channel. Maybe if it's not a 10x, a 6 to 7x, okay, whatever. Maybe it won't go 10x. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll go 20x, 30x. I've had coins that done over 20x. Look at Gas Token. It went over fucking 20x randomly in 2023. Who would have fucking thought? Or 2024, I can't remember. So you will have coins that do that. But if I can get that portfolio back to 100,000 with the new portfolio and my old portfolio combined, then I can go in for that $1 million, you know, that $1 million sell button. And if with my luck, guys, you go to sell it at $1 million, a week later it's fucking 5 million. I mean, it could definitely do that. But again, I'm not going to be a guy that probably sells all his crypto coins. I keep telling you, I'm still going to be buying some of this Grayscale stuff too, because again, the prices are dropping. Look at the spread on BCHG today. The volatility was between 9% from bottom to low, and then it went between 4 and 5%. So that's a lot of volatility to play with. You do that over a couple months. You build a couple positions in the $3,000 to $5,000 range in a couple different coins in a couple different Grayscale. I've seen it, guys. I put $8,000 on a bet on fucking Ethereum Classic Grayscale, and that shit went to almost 100 grand in a fucking month and a half. In a month and a half, it went from 8,000 to 91,000. That in a fucking month and a half. Whether that month and a half is a month from now, a year from now, or 5 years from now, the farther out it is, the more time I have to build out the position. You see what I'm saying? So you build out the position, and then whenever it goes up, because eventually it will, you might say, oh, who can guarantee that? And I ask, well, why the fuck are you even watching cryptocurrency theory? Because we think it is. I think these positions will do that at some point. I don't know when it'll be. We all thought it would happen already. We're all down. We're all in the fucking negative right now. Who cares, right? But that gives you more time. That gives you more time to build out the positions, to get your position strong. Like I said, I want to have like 10 to 15,000 in every single coin that I want, every single Grayscale I want, and that's like $100,000 to $150,000 portfolio at the current prices, right? Right now, fucking, I have probably a fifth of that, right, in my my portfolio. But I have the new portfolio already going. I already have the money coming in now. If I get this job, boom, you can see how quickly it can. You see how quickly you can change. Like before you know it, 3-4 months from now, if the prices are still the same, I have $7,000 in 4 or 5 different coins, right? That's how quick it can happen. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, BSV is a great buy. BSV is a fucking phenomenal buy. Sheepex says he's up 400%. Okay, that's great. But the thing I don't like about Sheepex is you always say that as if you're up here. You're not up here, bro. You're not, because people that are up here don't talk crap about people coming up. If you were up here, it makes you feel good to put other people down. You're actually way down here, bro. That's the thing. You're not up here like you think. Your big head ego is always going to be where it's supposed to be, which is down here. You just think it's up here. So come on back down to where you're in reality, which I don't say down here is nothing, but I just know from the psychological aspect of somebody who says that your negativity, man, or woman, or whatever you are, is not up here like you think, because people that are up here don't shit on people because they're up here. And if they do, they're just pieces of shit. So maybe you're just a piece of shit. Maybe there's nothing I can do with you. You know, I can't do anything for people that think they're way up here. But like, I never put down people's portfolio. I know people with smaller portfolios than me. You think I fucking sit around and talk crap about them? Hey, your portfolio is smaller than mine. Like, get a fucking life, bro. You've been in crypto 1 year and you're up 400%. Well, great. Maybe make a fucking channel. You're in this channel so much. You talk so much crap. You have all these accolades that you're always talking about you've achieved in the crypto space. So why don't you make a channel? You'd rather just come to my channel and try to put me down when I'm trying to be out here actually educating and giving people honest advice while you're blowing smoke up everybody's ass. Make a channel, show your portfolio, show your strategies, show your fucking what you're buying, when you're buying it with proof, like I've done on this channel multiple times. And then maybe, yeah, maybe you do have a ego that is equivalent to where you think it is. But I could guarantee you from my experience, people that do that, people that put other people down, especially in their finances, you're lame, bro. Solomon Carr, what's good? You said BSV technology. We'll see. Yeah, Bitcoin SV, in my opinion's at 36. What is it? 36 bucks now? Somewhere around there. Is it 37 the other day? It's undervalued, guys. You know, if it goes up 10x, you're at $370. Can you guys honestly see Bitcoin SV back up to $300? I can. You know, look at Solana. It's down to 140 bucks. Can you see Solana at $1,000? I'm not even a fan of Solana. You see my point? The crypto space is going to grow. The trading pairs connected to the space is going to grow. And it doesn't really matter what coins, you know, it's an ERC. If it's, let's say this, if it's a token and it's not a coin, you might be in trouble. And that's what a lot of people have made the mistake over the last few months. They don't realize that the crypto memes and the coins that they're buying, these Libras and these fucking Trump coins, they're not coins. They're tokens. So when the token, when the coin, the blockchain that the token is built on, in the case of Trump coin, right? Trump token is what it should be called. When Solana goes down, Trump token is going to go down much faster. Same with the ERC20 tokens. If it's built on Ethereum and Ethereum goes down, the ERC20 token is going to go way down. It's just how it works, guys. That's on the most basic level how these tokens work, right? All right, nobody uses BSV. I use it. I fucking used it. I used it right this second. I just used it again. I used it again. You don't, what you're saying, Sheepex, is not accurate. There are people that buy BSV, that hold BSV, that don't have fucking the idea that it's Craig Wright coin, like you've mentioned before. There are people like that out there. And I'm sorry that you don't believe that, but it doesn't make it any less factually true. Just because you say something and you don't support it does not mean it's not true. It's just like I just told you guys with Caesar. Did I buy Onyx coin? Did I think Onyx coin was good? Did I think watching those videos would have done me a service or disservice by watching them? It went up. So I was wrong. You were wrong. There are people that are wrong, that have this bias towards anything. These people are, for one, they're stupid. For two, they think anything that you're not agreeing. A lot of these Bitcoin and XRP people are like this too. They think there's only these coins that they have, that they buy, that are only ones good. But there's a whole variety of coins out there. There's over 2 million different tokens and coins. And yeah, do I support every single one of them? No. But are there ones that are going to perform well that I'm going to be wrong on? Yes, guys. And you gotta accept that. There is no one fucking coin, right? I can prove to you that right now. Look, let me show you. Let me show a great way to show you this. You guys can do it on your own. You don't have to take my word for it. I can go to Bitcoin right here, right? Look how many coins are doing better than Bitcoin. Fucking FTT token is 13% up against Bitcoin. There's your proof, Sheepex. There it is, right there. So right now, in this moment, you're saying, and you've said many times in the chat, that Bitcoin is the only coin. Right now, I'm showing you with proof that FTT token, for God's sake, is up 13% on what it is that you're trying to tell everyone. So it's not true. It's just simply not true. And that's why we, That's why we say this stuff, because the facts are there, the charts are there, right? And you don't have to. You can have your fucking say and stuff, but don't demand that your way is right. I don't ever do that to you guys on here on the channel. I say this is what I believe. You guys can agree with it. You cannot agree with it, but don't just give me this is the reason why because I said it. I'm Sheep X, right? That's why we say in the video, right, where I talk with my butthole, is fuck you guys if you think that. I don't ever do that. I don't ever tell people, hey, because I said it, it's true. Why? Why would I say that? I don't. What kind of fucking argument is that? It's gonna make me look stupid. Come on. Come on. Donate. Yeah, throw your fucking. I've donated crypto before. I've sent people Zcash. I've sent people a lot of people coins. Don't put your handle in there, and I'll copy and paste it. And I'll send you a coin of your choice. I'll send you Neo. I'll send you Zcash. I'll send you Dash. I'll send you Bitcoin Cash. I can't send you Neo actually because I have to send you one entire coin. So, well, Litecoin's up 30% for the last 3 months. Okay, Litecoin's been one of the best performing coins for the last 3 months. So. Nobody uses fucking Bitcoin either. Nobody uses any fucking coins, probably for the most part. That's why it hasn't taken off as peer-to-peer cash, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean the price isn't going to go up. You're saying Litecoin's not up right now? Litecoin is up 30 to 40% in the last 3 months. It's been one of the best performing coins over the last 3 months. Do I hold a lot of Litecoin? No. Am I going to sit here and lie to you and tell you guys that Litecoin hasn't been doing exceptionally well recently? Look at Monero. Monero's been doing well too. That's true. You can't do many things at once. That's why we're messed up in 2023. I was making $30K a month in a software engineering. I saved all. Yeah, I feel you, man. Elon is all about Dogecoin. Elon is all about Bitcoin. The reason he was promoting Dogecoin was because the avenue to get to Dogecoin is typically through BTC trading pair to Doge. That's why. That's my personal reason why I think he did it. Plus, he could have a big bag of Dogecoin. If you make 700K bragging, why do you spend all your time fucking commenting about this channel and all the shit that we're doing wrong with it? If you make 700K a year, why do you have to tell everybody that? Why do you have to do that? Do you think that proves that your comments are any stronger? It's not. They're not better comments because you can make 7 million a month. What you're saying is not accurate. I just told you. There's all these coins right now that are outperforming Bitcoin. You know how I know? Because I have it pegged to the Bitcoin trading pair. These are not dollars. Look. These are dollars. There you go. Here's Bitcoin. Same thing with Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum's the only coin. That's going to be your next argument. Well, that's not true because look. These coins are all outperforming Ethereum right this second. And it's going to change every second of every single day forever. There's never going to be a point in time where all the altcoins go down against BTC. What you're saying is, SheepX, by definition, is that if I switch this to Bitcoin trading pair, that every single one of these coins will always be red every single second of every single day. That is what you're saying by definition. When you say that there's only one coin that is going to be good, that is going to be outperforming everything. It's not true. It's just simply not true. There's your chance to back up your argument. Every single second there is a coin outperforming Bitcoin. There might be other seconds that Bitcoin is outperforming these coins. That is the case right here when I go red. Look, these coins are underperforming Bitcoin in this current moment. These coins are outperforming Bitcoin at this current moment. So it's not all about dollars, man. It's really not. The longer you're in crypto, you'll find there'll be points in time where certain altcoins will outperform Bitcoin. Monero's been one recently. Like I said, Litecoin's been one recently. And these are big name coins. These are top 50 coins. So down on 5K on BCH right now. That's the thing, man. You're adding to your position. That's smart. Yeah, I hope the Litecoin videos did get. Guys, if you guys went on the Litecoin videos 3 months ago, you're up 30, 40%. You know? I'm not saying like, oh yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, Chadwick. You're so cool. Thank you so much for, I'm just trying to bring awareness around coins that I think that are worth talking about. That's it. That's all this channel's ever been. This channel is for fun. This channel is not for anything but for me to just, talk about the stuff that I want to talk about. That's why sometimes we make videos that aren't even related to crypto, because it's just whatever it is that I want to talk about at every single second, because it's my channel and that's what I have the power to do. It's my channel. But this channel is by no means rolling in the dough, guys. I do not do this to pay my bills. This channel is not anywhere near when I say it's not anywhere near, this channel makes about $100 a month, guys. You might like people say, well, it's something. Yeah, you're right, it is something, but it's not anywhere near enough to where I have to come on here to clickbait people into what it is that they want to hear. I want to talk about the things that I want to talk about because I want to talk about them, not because there's an audience. There's a huge audience out there for fucking Ondo. Do you see me talking about it? There was a huge audience out there for this Bybit hack. Do you guys see me talking about it? There's tons of topics every single day on Trump coin, on any of these things that we don't cover, because this channel's never been about trying to get you to click on a video for you to be like, man, fuck this guy. This channel is for you guys to hopefully find the opportunity and the value in the coins. That's what it's always been about. That's why for me, guys, like I told you guys, several times, it's always about the coins, guys. It's not, the channel is one part of it. The channel's fun. We shoot the shit. We talk about, topics that we're talking about. But at the end of the day, guys, this channel is just for fun. The coins are where that's going to propel you to where you got to be. And if you guys look into some of these coins without just, saying stuff like, oh, all this negative shit, well, we'll see where you're at. And we'll see where I'm at, because you're talking shit, and eventually my back is going to be fucking facing you and be like, holy shit, dude, this dude was fucking right. And he's now fucking a crypto millionaire, and I'm still sitting here talking shit. That's what happens with these hater type people, man. They're talking shit behind your back or to your face, but they're not making real moves, guys. They're nothing in their life. If you look at a lot of these people, man, that I know in my personal life, they're in the exact same goddamn position they were at 10 to 15 years ago. And that's sad, because the position they're at is not a good one. You might say, oh, get a better group of friends. Well, yeah, you're probably right. But hey, that has nothing to do with me. Where they're at, where these people are at that are hating on this channel, has nothing to do with me. I know exactly where my coins are at. I know exactly what 3 wallets they're in. I know the seed phrases in my head. I can go to anywhere around the world at any given time in the world, on any internet connection, on any computer, on any cell phone, and I can plug those 12 words in. And I got a copy of my private keys as well that I keep here at my house. So, is that safe? Maybe, maybe not. But I can plug those private keys in, guys. I can put those seed phrases, those 36 words off those 3 wallets into any fucking place in the world. Boom, there's where my coins are at. I know where they're at. I know exactly where every single one of my coins. I can tell you right now how many coins I have, what wallet they're in. I could tell you the seed phrase. I could give you hints. I could do all these things. I know where my coins are at. So when people allude that they have this, oh, I have all this, fucking prove it. Where's your 1,500 videos on YouTube that explain all this? Have you made 1,000 videos on YouTube? Are you monetized on YouTube? Are you talking about something that's relevant? Is anybody listening to you? There's people listening to me. There's 8 people in the chat. How many people are listening to you? Probably not many, because you don't have a channel. You don't have a big bag like you say, dude. If you have Bitcoin and you made all this money, that's great. I got nothing bad to say, but don't come down here and hate on this channel. You will get killed, and you will get swallowed every fucking time. We will kill your argument every single fucking time with proof. There it is right there. There it is right there. Look at all these coins outperforming the one coin that you say that you made all the money on. You're up 400% on what? Bitcoin's not up 400%. That's what you're always talking about. What are you on XRP now? What happened to Pepe? People are always talking all this crap in this space. Oh, I made all this money. I made all this money. You heard about the Dogecoin millionaire. Where the fuck's he at now? You heard about Ansem. Where the fuck's he at now? These people are fucking garbage, man. They're not They're not in this space for the libertarian values. They're in this space to shill their bag to somebody else, or to get paid to shill their bag. They're not real crypto people, right? These aren't real crypto. It's like that fucking dude pumping GameStop we talked about, Roaring Kitty. Where the fuck's he at? Where's he at? He's nowhere. You know why? Because he's just a fucking actor. He's not even the person behind the fucking order book that's making the real money. He's a fucking paid actor. Don't go there, man. A lot of people, man, will talk crap and they will not back it up. That's what's so funny. They will always, you know what I heard the biggest, the biggest pussies are? The people that talk crap that can't back it up. How many times have I showed you guys my portfolio? Sheepex, you've seen my $100,000 portfolio back when it was up. You never showed me yours. Not once. I didn't see a video. I didn't see a reaction video. You have perfect, anybody on this channel, guys, that disagrees with what I say, I urge you. I think it would be so great. Here's my personal invitation for you. Make a video with proof proving what it is that I'm saying is wrong. And I'll watch it. I'll like it. I'll thumbnail it up. I'll help your channel out. I'll subscribe to your channel. But you have people, you have trolls that come to the channel that try to spam the chat box. And they do this because, like I said, they're actually down here, guys. They're not with us. They're not building positions out. They're trying to put down their channel because they feel so bad about their own self. They had the opportunity to get in on this stuff, and they chose not to. Yeah, we're down today, but where are we going to be at next year? We might be down more. We might not. We might not. My portfolio might be up over 100 grand in the next month. What then? Nothing changes. I'm still building out those positions. That's what I'm saying. These people, they talk crap. I say, you keep talking crap. I'll keep building out my positions. We'll see where we're both at. We'll see where I'm at, because I'm going to be on here on YouTube on cryptocurrency theory right up here, this channel that you guys are watching. And the people that want to watch and get something out of this channel will benefit. The people that talk crap, they're not going to benefit. They're just going to be talking crap, because that's all these people do. They talk crap, they talk crap, they talk crap. They never change. They're the same person that talks crap. I don't know, Sheepex, if it was you calling, but I got people calling my phone so much that I had to block my number from getting calls, because these people are calling my phone dozens of times every single day at all hours of the night. Can you believe that? That's how much impact that we have on these people watching this channel. But if these people would take just a fraction of that time and actually listen and look into some of the stuff we're talking about, find out some of the foundational elements that made these coins popular, the mathematics behind them, some of the stuff like SK Snarks and ZK Snarks or whatever, some of these things, Bitcoin Cash, BSV, they take some of that time, just a fraction of it, and buy some of this stuff, right? Or get into these positions, or get a fucking job like I did and start buying again, they would be in a much better spot. But these people will be in the exact same spot they are right now forever. They will never get anywhere. You should never follow these people. If you start seeing people that are trying to put you down when you're doing something good, you should get them the fuck out of your life, man. Whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's your best homie for fucking, last decade, whatever. The minute they start talking shit and start putting you down for you doing something that you want to do, that you're passionate about, get them the fuck out of your life, man. I can't say it any clearer. I've had tons of people in my life like this. They're just hater type people. I could fucking look them up right now on Facebook, and they're in the same fucking position they've been at for the last 10 years. No, not any better. Definitely worse. And why? And why? Why would I want to associate with people like that? Why would I want to tell these people how they can benefit their life when they don't even want to benefit their own life? People that want to benefit their life, that are watching this channel, that are buying some of this stuff, not going all in, not buying every single fucking thing that we're telling you to buy with all of their money in the bank, but they're actually taking proactive steps to build out logical DCA positions over time, they're going to be doing pretty good. Whether they have, a modest portfolio of a couple, $100 to a couple $1,000. Guys, if you got a $1,000 portfolio and it goes up 20x, you got 20K now. You got a $20,000 portfolio, it goes up 20x, you got 400K. Basic math. A lot of these coins are going to do 20x. I don't know when it's going to happen. Nobody knows. I don't know. Ethan doesn't know. Caesar doesn't know. None of these people know. But we're bullish on the fact that it will probably happen. It will likely happen at some point. When it does happen, those same people that have been talking shit the whole time, they're still, you know what they're going to be doing? Still talking shit. You know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be up 20x. Whether it's $100, you could have $100 in this stuff. You got 2,000 now. It's way better than $100. So be in line with what we're talking about here on the channel. I'm not saying you guys got to go out. Some people got families and they got, things they got to do. And I get all that. There's different circumstances for every individual watching this channel. But you can still take proactive steps to get in on some of this stuff. And when that moment does happen, it's going to happen. It will happen at some point. It's going to happen to me. It's going to happen to me for sure. I know it's going to happen to me. I feel it. I've already had a taste of it. I've already experienced it. I've already seen it. I've already seen the elevation. I've already seen the gains. I saw my portfolio go from 8,000 to 170,000. I've been in the 20x gain. I'm still here. I made a channel when it was at the darkest time for crypto. When people were writing this stuff off. When I was talking to the guy at my old apartment about how he lost $100,000 and he hates cryptocurrency now. That dude's still probably hating life now today. I'm optimistic about my life. I have a positive outlook on everything that's in my future, guys. Whether, bad shit happens, whether, anything bad can happen to me, I will find a positive way to approach it, look at it, and move forward through it. Because that's who I am, guys. I don't have a negative outlook on life. I don't think my future is gonna suck. Right? And if you think your future is gonna suck, you should change your mindset first before you even think about putting somebody down. Because the people that put people down, their life's gonna be shitty. It's just how it works. It's how this life works. If you don't have a good outlook and a positive outlook on your life will inadvertently suck. They go hand in hand. There will be nothing you will be able to do to make your life good if you have a negative outlook on the future. If I sit here and come on and say, I come on here, I'm like, yeah, prices suck, but I don't think they're going to suck forever. I'm not like, oh my God, I'm coming on the internet to tell you guys how much crypto is going to suck forever. Who the hell is going to watch that channel? And what would be the point? That's what I'm saying. People that constantly are constantly looking at life in negative tones. They're looking at life. Everything they do, everything they look at is negative. You think I want to go to work tomorrow and serve people food? Yeah, I do. You know why? Because I get paid. Because I get to buy cryptocurrency. Because I get to invest that money into something for when I get to the age that I can't serve people food, that I have money. That's why I do it. I'm not there to serve people food. I'm there to build out a crypto portfolio. Think about that for a second. A lot of people will do that. They'll forget why they're doing stuff. They'll do things, but they won't know why they're doing it. And you don't have to serve food. I'm not telling you guys to aspire to be a fucking waiter, but I did it. I built a $270,000 portfolio from being a fucking waiter, guys. So if there's anybody out there that's listening to this, I did it. Yeah, 100,000 of that was basically from real estate, from one buy, but the other 2/3 were, actually 2/3. Yeah, it's not even a half. The other 2/3, guys, I did it from being a fucking waiter. Talk shit on that. Oh, you're a waiter. You know how many people I've heard talk shit? I've written friends off that fucking talk shit. I say, yeah, I'm a fucking waiter. I'm not like, yay, I get to go bring people food. But I get to go make money and have the money to invest in something. So when I get to the age where I can't deliver people food, what am I going to be doing then? What's going to be happening then? Where are prices going to be when I get to the age where I can't move? That's how you should think. I'm 37 years old, guys. Okay? I'm in relatively good health. I feel pretty good most of the time. But I'm going to be at an age where I cannot take care of myself. We all are. You got to think about that. You got to think about that, because if you don't think about that and you're thinking about how can I talk shit about this guy who's trying to tell me on the internet how to potentially make my future better, you might want to ask yourself why you're doing that. There's no point. Empower people. That doesn't mean you have to get them to believe every single thing that you're saying. I know that we have the best people in the world in this channel that fucking don't agree with everything I say. Me and Mr. Fool don't always get along. Me and Alan might not get along. Me and Jay might not get along in this chat, but we get along on some stuff, and I empower them. I build them up. That's why this channel is here, guys. This channel it's on crypto, guys, but it's much more than that, right? We're trying to push people to be the best version of themselves they can be. And by doing that, you're automatically going to be better. That's what's so great about watching this channel, guys. You watch this channel, you don't have to agree on every single coin. You don't have to agree. There's people that watch the channel that like Bitcoin Cash, that don't like Bitcoin SV, that or vice versa on both of these coins. That's cool. That's cool with me. I say, yeah, that's cool, man. Whatever. But to just put people down and say, oh, I'm doing so good because I did this. That's great, but it didn't help me at all, and it didn't help anybody in the chat at all. If you give reasoning for why you're doing so good, you make videos and you have 1,500 videos and almost 3,000 subscribers, and you're monetized on YouTube, you might have a little bit more, you might have a little bit more of a voice. But when you're watching my channel and you're not doing anything but trying to bring someone down that will not be stopped no matter what it is that you say, that will only use that criticism as fuel, you will get crushed every fucking time. Every time. In life, on this channel, if I meet you in person, I can meet you in person, I'll tell you the same fucking thing. What? What now? My point is we're not all going to agree. That's fine. But we have to be respectful of other people's views, right? I have people in my personal life. I have family members that are pro Bitcoin. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not going to agree with everybody. I don't put people down because they don't agree with what I'm saying. I just try to give people my knowledge about what it is that I know, what I've experienced, what I've seen. Because by doing this, if you're honest about it, if people listen to you, they'll get something out of it, whether they agree with you or not. If people get something out of disagreeing with me, but they know I'm being honest and genuine about what it is that I'm saying, that benefits them. That is my goal. I don't want everybody to agree with me. Like, what? Well, that's going to be fucking weird, man. If everybody's just like, oh, he said it, let's do this. Come on, man. Those are called NPCs. There's a joke, actually, with this channel, with that whole idea, for people that are actually following the channel. There's an entire theme to this channel, guys, that people that watch this channel ongoingly, whether it's a video about me selling a fucking house in Tijuana, whether it's me talking about Bitcoin Cash, whether it's a fucking Wojak cartoon from an experience from my life, there is a theme, if you haven't noticed, a very noticeable theme that is comically funny, but very realistic in terms of the real world on this channel. Maybe some of you guys have not understood that notion. Maybe some of you just want to hate. That's fine. I say go ahead and do that. It's not going to get you fucking any farther in life. It will not. I spent 28 years of my life being that type of person, and I never got anywhere. So it was only until I decided I'm going to start learning about stuff. I'm going to look into this stuff myself. I'm not going to be right all the time. I know that. But just by going through those steps, you better yourself in life, in your financial endeavors. You get better jobs, you have better relationships with people, you understand different people. Rather than putting people down, ask yourself what you can learn from that person. What can you understand from that person that is making you biased on what it is that they're talking about? Whether it's crypto, whether it's their view of politics, whether it's fucking, I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not a Kamala Harris fan, but if somebody's very passionate about what it is that they're talking about, I'm going to try to learn something from that person on why they think that, rather than just shutting them off and thinking I'm a know-it-all fuck in my head like most people do. You put a Democrat, you put a Republican in the room, they got two things in common. They'll both think they're right, and they'll both think the other person's wrong. Where's that going to get at anybody in this world? Nowhere. So you step out of yourself and you say, what can I learn from this person who's passionate about Donald Trump? What can I learn from this person that's passionate about Kamala Harris? And what can I learn as an individual from asking that question? But a lot of people don't do that. They say, oh, he's a Trump supporter, he's fucking stupid. Oh, he's a liberal, he's stupid. Okay, well, you're the stupid one, I hate to tell you. So the same thing works with these coins, right? What can I learn from people like Caesar that have had a very successful YouTube channel? And obviously from some of these coins like Onyx coin, done very good, right? What can I learn from this guy named Ethan that is telling me to buy BCHG at 30 cents? You see what I'm saying? What can I learn from cryptocurrency theory, who's talking about these handful of coins that he thinks are going to at some point in time do a 20x? A lot of people don't do that. They'd rather click on a video about Bitcoin Cash and talk shit, right? Or they'd rather, oh, look at this guy, look at this idiot, he's talking about BSV, he must be a Craig Wright guy. Okay, well, if Bitcoin SV ever goes back up over $300, I just 20x my money and you're looking stupid as fuck, right? That's what it is. That's the truth of the world. Might not be what you want to hear. It might not be accurate in every fucking respects, but it's true. We all don't know everything, but we all think we're right about everything most of the time. Everybody thinks they're the most important fucking person on earth. Every single person. From the low IQs to the high IQs, it's all in the greedy human nature of human beings. Every single fucking one of them. Elon Musk down to the fucking peasant building the car. It's the same thing. Everybody thinks they're the most important person in the fucking world. And we're not. I'm not. I don't think I am. Because I'm able to take myself out of that mindset. You stop thinking that you know everything about everything and ask yourself why it is you're not learning about more. I mean, what do you think? You guys are watching Cryptocurrency Theory, guys. Let me know. We are live. Dropping it in the comments. So again, XRP performed better than BTC this cycle. Yes, that's true. That's exactly true. C700K isn't a lot of money. Yeah, if you're raising a kid, man, that ain't shit. What is that? Maybe a a starter fund and maybe a little house. It's true, CT. XRP did perform better than Bitcoin in the most recent times, and the charts suggest that. I mean, it's not suggested. It's just the reality, right? 700K will be 7 million next cycle. Maybe. Maybe not. If you could predict the future, you'd already have 7 million off fucking $7. I think that would be the math behind Bitcoin from start to now. We're gonna take a little break, guys, and we'll be back. We're gonna keep the stream going here. Hope you're enjoying it.
Hey, here we go, drop that.
What do you think there? Did you guys get the theme now? The second run of it? The end was for you, SheepX. I don't know if you ever noticed, but we're talking to you, SheepX, remember? See, you even got a spot in the spotlight on the intro. Can you imagine that? So we really try, guys. I mean, we really try to get people to see the bigger picture here. We try to get people to, I hope you're kidding, Doug. Ethereum Classic's going to be a top performing coin, just like it was last bull run. So that's what we try to get you guys to say. We don't care how long you've been hating. We don't care if you've been blocked on the channel or not blocked and unblocked. We try to get you to understand that you can always change. You can always change your mindset regardless and irrespective of how old you are or how long you've been doing what you've done. You can always change your mindset if you just make it up in your mind that that's what you're going to do. But unfortunately, a lot of these people that we were talking about, and SheepX is just one of them, they never change. And that's the problem. They never change, and they were honestly never doing well. Most of the time. You meet people that have done well, guys, they have a positive outlook about their future. They have a positive outlook on what it is that they're choosing to spend their time on. That's why we've had such a successful run on YouTube. Obviously, we're not one of the biggest channels, but I do think we're one of the best channels. And I will say that with confidence because I honestly do believe that. Most of the channels you click on, they always have something to sell you guys. Every single time. And AI has only made that more apparent. Right? It's like Back to the Future. Remember when you watched Back to the Future? I think it was Back to the Future 2 where they had this perception of what the future would look like. But there's those photos that show you this is what they thought 2021 would look like. And here's the reality. The reality is always much different than what people that have this mindset of denial have, right? They all think that they're going to be, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. But then you actually look at the reality. It's not what they thought. It's actually much different, right? And I know people like this in my personal life. I had this realization probably about 7 years ago, right? When I got into crypto. You always thought you'd be, people always are thinking they're going to be, but then there's what they actually are, right? So we are here, guys. We are live, dropping in the channel. Kind of feeling like we're kind of rounding third base, heading home. So if you got any last minute comments, drop it in. We're not in any rush to get off. We'll keep it open about I don't know, maybe 5, 10 more minutes. Closing arguments, closing questions, and closing idiots, finishing out the chat. Ethereum Classic is a dinosaur coin nobody cares about. And Ethereum Classic went from $6 to almost $200 last bull run, Sheepex. It's sitting over $20 now. It never returned to $6. I would say that's probably far from a dinosaur coin by your definition. So I would say that is not true. But just for shits and giggles, we just rose another 4% on FTT token against BTC. We'll show you that right here on the graph for people that are sharing that negative mindset. Right? Look at that. So yeah. Sometimes it's doing good. Sometimes it's doing bad. But it's never always doing bad. I think we know that. So again, guys, I'm never here to tell you guys that Bitcoin is not a good coin to buy. I'm just telling you that BTC for my price exposure is not going to get me to where I need to be if I'm solely invested in one coin. And I tell you guys, if you're just, there's a lot of people in the Bitcoin Cash community too that think that, and I say the exact same thing to them, is that you guys that are all into one coin, you're really limiting yourself, because we've seen that over time there's been a handful of coins, hundreds of coins really, that have done pretty good, right? We can see that here. Most recently, XRP. Look at Stellar Lumens. It came down, but a couple months ago, it was the talk of the town, right? As it creeped up to new highs. But a year ago, it's funny because we didn't really see anybody talking about that coin, right? We had nobody really. We did that Sorazon upgrade or whatever they were talking about here on the channel, but that was just because I like Stellar Lumens. That was the only reason we covered it. But you know, it came down. It's at what is it, 30 cents? So it's down to like 40%. I bet you if we had a way to track the data, I would bet you most people bought it up here. They bought it up here at 50 cents or more. And you remember I told you guys, remember Porter? I told you I still haven't heard from him. I think he blocked me on his phone. I don't know why. I tried calling him and went straight to voicemail. I didn't try calling him from a blocked number. I didn't care that much, but you know, he knew I had a crypto channel. He was watching the channel, and I told him, hey, man, your coin's going to be a top performing coin. And sure enough, when it went up, he was nowhere to be found. He went from calling me once a month and not even hearing a word from him. I haven't heard a word from him in months. So, you know, I don't know if he's in denial or what. Maybe he sold and he just felt pissed about it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know why people do things that they do. I don't even know why I do some of the things that I do. But I do know I haven't heard from him. So, Porter, if you're watching the channel, feel free to reach out anytime, my man. We, miss hanging out with you. But a lot of people, guys, they get mad. They get mad because their coin went up when they sold. I've been mad about stuff too, but it never got me anywhere, guys. It never got me anywhere. Let's take a peek at BCH, Bitcoin Cash here. CT's been looking at it. He asked about it. I told him I was going to cover it before we got off here. We've yet to look at it. So let's look at Bitcoin Cash. Last I looked, Bitcoin Cash, it came down to where it was at last year in terms of the Bitcoin trading pair, which you guys know is always something that I look at, that I always follow. And it's actually under that now. So, like, is it time to establish positions? Like, maybe. There might be a 200% upside on Bitcoin Cash. The volumes and things on BCHG have tremendously come down. BCHG could be a buy too. It's at around $3 I believe. The fluctuation on the volatility is between about 4 and 10% today. I don't know if anybody caught it, but it's on Robinhood. The thing with Bitcoin Cash, guys, is it's, in my opinion, a great coin, a great community. I mean, a hell of a community, if you ask me. A lot of people in the community, I don't know on a personal level, but I feel like I do. The thing, Roger Ver, obviously, there's some things going on with him that are not the best things, for somebody to be dealing with. But, we're optimistic about his future, our future, and the future of Bitcoin Cash. Not that is, predicated on any one person, but, I'd just like to bring him up because he was such an influential figure in the coin in the beginning. And, he's obviously facing some hardships now, but I think that I think things are going to work themselves out. I don't think it's going to be. I have a good feeling about it, and we'll just leave it at that. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're about where we were at last year before we took off to $700, which is funny, kind of funny, just because last month, 2 months ago, we were sitting over $600. So we see kind of how quickly things can change in different coin prices, right? And I don't think anybody here expected Bitcoin Cash to creep under $300. At least, I didn't really think it was. It creeped under 300 back here in September. But then, 3 months later was at 600. So whoever got in down here scooped 200% gain. So for people that are buying down here, it might be kind of a normal topic that there could be a 200% volatility spread on this particular coin. Again, it's one of the most heavily traded coins in the top 100. I don't know where it's exactly at here. We'll check it out. It's at number 24. Okay. For a while, for a couple years, remember in the bear market when we were doing it, guys, we were making the channel from scratch. We were looking at Bitcoin Cash. It was one of the top 5 volumes for years, not months, not days, years. Okay, and that does say something in the crypto space when you're a top volume coin. It's like it's sitting at about number 15 now, which is considerably down from obviously the top 3-4 spot where it was at for several years. But the market cap on this stuff's pretty small, guys. It's a $5.7 billion market cap. Okay, just to give you an idea here. So start playing with the numbers here. Let's just say it went to XRP, right? Let's just say it went to XRP's market cap. Let's just say it went to Solana's market cap. And you might say, well, what's going to push it there? Well, we've seen market caps like Solana go from the same number. That's why we're talking about it, guys. We've seen Solana under 5 billion. Now it's sitting at $67 billion. Okay, so that's why we're talking about it, because I don't think a lot of people would even realize the market cap increase on XRP from 50 billion to 130 billion. People don't understand that number. You just take a small sliver of that and you add that to any coin past number 15, and you're talking about a 5 to 10x gain, which is not that unlikely, I would say. I would say that's not too crazy to think. To me, Bitcoin Cash at a $60,000, $70,000 market cap, it's not that much. Okay, it's still not that much, because if you look at some of the bigger coins, obviously Ethereum and Bitcoin, BTC being at a $1.8 trillion market cap. I mean, we're talking about the growth, guys. I remember when Bitcoin was under 100 billion market cap. And that's just fucking insane. Okay, that's fucking insane. I remember when Ethereum was like a fucking $20 billion market cap. So I was in Ethereum when it was under a $20 billion market cap. Now it's 300 billion. So, a lot of people will say a lot of stuff, guys, but unless you've actually been in it like I have, and I don't say that in any type of arrogant way, I just saying that unless you've been in it and seen it happen with your own 2 eyes, it's a lot harder to visualize. Because once you've seen it happen, you obviously can visualize these coins potentially being highly undervalued. And, time is now, might be the time is now, because a lot of people aren't saying the time is now right now. You see what I'm saying? All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. It's been a long one. It's been going on here almost 2 hours. So, let's see. Bitcoin Cash will always be around. It's a truly decentralized network that will never go down. Bitcoin Cash is not a coin that's an ERC20 token, right? It's not a Pepe. It's not a Trump coin, Trump token. And I'm not saying these tokens will ever be around, not around either. I'm just giving you a hypothetical. A token can die. A true decentralized crypto will not likely die. I'm not saying it cannot go beyond the levels that we thought it would go to. Obviously, could Bitcoin Cash go to $1? Yeah. But will it go to $1? I don't think so. I mean, it's just, we're going on 7 years for that particular coin. I mean, we could look at any of the coins in the top channel. You know, a lot of people have said Dash is dead. You know, a lot of people, you know, if you Google Dash coin, I'm one of the only people that comes up. But let's see how people are doing on Dash coin if they've been holding it for the last 10 years. Right? See how they've been doing. Can somebody tell me? I'm not saying that in a joking way. I'm seriously, can anybody tell me? They're up 11,140%. If you look at the log chart suggests that the moves in some of these coins, they usually they obviously go up and down, but then when they kind of flatten out and nobody's talking about them, they take a big trend up. And could Dash go to $1,000? What's the math on that, right? What is the math on Dash going to $1,000? What is the math on Dash going to $240? What is the numbers that it's been at before? And is that really unrealistic to think? And I would say that it's not. Dash could go to $1,000. Dash could go to $240, which is a mere 10x, measly 10x in the world of crypto. And I don't think people are talking about it. I don't think people are going to be talking about these coins until they do those jumps. But that will be, from what we've seen in the meme culture recently, that will be when everybody piles in. That will be when you are already rich. That will be when I'm already a millionaire. That happens, and it will be you to decide whether or not you want to sell those coins then, or potentially miss another 20x from there. And it's hard for anybody to say when, why, or how that's going to happen. But every day, I don't feel less confident. I do get frustrated when the prices go down, but I also see that the opportunity is right there in your face. But for some people, they talk about coins when they're hundreds and thousands of percents up before they retract, and they don't look at the opportunities right in front of them a lot of times. A lot of people with XRP, you know, a lot of people with Solana at $9, right? Now it's came down, obviously. Cardano at fucking 18 cents, you know, or 3 cents. I remember Cardano was 3 fucking cents, guys. It's at 67 cents now. What is the gain on that? It's over a 20x. I'll tell you that. It's over a 20x. Look at Tron. Nobody's talking about Tron. It's top 10 coin. It's been a top 10 coin for over a year. It's up over 11,000%. Nobody in the fucking world was talking about it. And now here we are in 2025. It's been a top performing coin. There's the chart. Charts don't lie. That's the best part about them. Charts do not have really an opinion. They don't persuade. They're just there for you to look at. And for people that are holding Tron, that have been holding it, like, fuck, man, I should have bought more Tron. You know, I should have bought this coin. You know, and like I said, you don't get every coin, but this was one that was like right in my face. Same with Binance coins, up $600. I remember when Binance coin was under $10. I was looking at it at $8, trying to figure out if I should buy it. $8, guys. It's up to $600 fucking dollars. I bought Ethereum at $85. Okay, so like I said, guys, hang in there. I know prices have been down, but you know, it just depends on how you look at it, right? It's down from what? Down from where you bought it? Where did you buy it? Are you buying more? All right, guys, let me know. Like the video, share the video if you can. We do appreciate everybody coming out, and even though some people don't have the best outlook on crypto and life, we try to stay positive. We try to stay in the in the suck, I think is what we called it, because it sucks right now. But just put yourself in the suck more times than not. You'll find that you'll learn more there. You'll get more out of it. You'll find out what it takes to make it. People that don't, people that want to fucking talk about all this other dumb shit, they're not going to make it, guys. They're not. We'll be here. We will be here, guys. We will be here. All right, we'll catch you later, guys. Like I said, if you guys are on Twitter or X, please share the video. It does help out. We're not on there. Some people do find us on Twitter and X that otherwise would not see the video. So even if you don't have a lot of followers on X, you know, it helps the video out because we're not on there at all. So anybody shares the video. I know a lot of people do share it on X. I see that a lot of people share the videos from my analytical stuff here on YouTube. So, you know, share the video if you're on there, and you never know who will see it. They can come down to the channel. Hopefully get something out of it, guys. All right? Take care. We'll talk to you soon here. Bye-bye.